Facebook ads for real estate agents in 2020, how to retarget. I want to share with you how to create step-by-step retargeting ads or remarketing ads, as some like to say it, so that you can start to get in front of people and maintain that top of mind awareness, as well as increase your conversion. The problem with most people, as well as the majority of real estate lead generation companies, I'm not going to throw any under the bus, but I don't believe in a lot of them. I think it's a complete utter waste of money that a lot of people are unfortunately getting sucked into. But ultimately, at the end of the day, retargeting is where the money's made. If you look at Amazon, for example, and you go look at some lawnmower on Amazon and you leave, you're going to start seeing lawnmowers everywhere. And eventually, you're more likely to buy a lawnmower. The same thing goes with real estate agents. If you see an ad once that's similar to somebody driving by a bus bench once, and then if in 6, 8, 12 months from now, they want to buy, sell, or invest, they're going to have a really hard time remembering your face from a bus bench or your face from one ad that they saw once. And what you want to make sure that you're doing, and you can do this for just $5 a day, is to make sure that you're constantly in touch with them. So with just $5 a day, you can make sure that you're constantly in front of your audience every single day with retargeting ads. So I'm going to break this down for you and walk you through step by step in a screen recording how to create these yourself. Now, one thing that I will say is I do have a course that shows you how to do everything in terms of all of the copy, all of the highest converting ads, step-by-step tutorials. I've got hours and hours and hours of content, and every agent that's gone through there so far has been able to generate leads within the first 24 hours of finishing the course, and the most recent one generated 23 leads and 6 appointments within the first 24 hours. It's unbelievable, and I've got a special deal going on right now, so if you want more information on that, drop a comment below, and I'll send that to you, because right now is the best time to get into this stuff, and it will change your business completely. It's done that for mine. In 1 year, I closed 14 deals, made tens of thousands of dollars from this. And a lot of other agents have done as well with just following the step-by-step tutorials that I put out. So drop a comment below. Without further ado, let's get straight into the tutorial. All right, so let's get straight into it, guys. Again, as mentioned, I apologize for the quirky angle here. I've got my new setup coming underway now that I moved into my new condo. But for now, you're just going to have to look up at me in videos in the near future. You'll see a much nicer setup. So stay tuned for that, but let's get straight into it. How to create retargeting ads. So we're going to come up here on our Facebook page. We're just going to click add under create. And now here's where things go different, okay? So typically when you want to just create an ad, you would come through and you would choose your marketing objective and you would go through and you know, go through the same flow. If you guys do want to know step-by-step how to create lead generation ads, click the card above and I show you how to do Facebook ads for real estate in a very general video that shows you every step-by-step thing that you need to know for targeting and creating the videos and photos and all kinds of stuff like that. So feel free to check that out, but we want to talk about retargeting audiences. So you want to come up top here to Ads Manager, and then you want to come down to All Tools, and then over to Audiences, okay? So I'll turn off my ad blocker. So this is on the account that I used to use. Obviously, I don't use this account too much anymore because I've got other Facebook pages that are more of my priority, but I just like to use this for example's sake. Now you can see here that I've got a number of different retargeting audiences here, and these are all things that you can create. So this isn't a difficult process. It is a bit more tricky to use very efficiently. So again, if you want to know more information on the videos that I have for that, drop a comment below and I will send you where you can get access to everything you need to know step by step, follow along in order to leverage these properly. But I just want to show you how to create them. And then you can either go try it yourself or you can follow my tutorials and see the best way to do it in ways that are proven to work. So you need to just come up here and do create audience. Now, there's 3 different options, right? So you've got custom audience, so connect with people who've already seen your interests, as well as basically this one right here, custom audience, is for anybody that's been anywhere of yours, whether it be your website, your landing page, your funnel, Instagram page, seen any of your ads, been anywhere of yours, okay? Now, lookalike audience. This is something where if you've got a database of people, let's say past, current, and existing clients, they've all got certain online patterns because they've bought or sold with you before or invested. Now, the cool thing about a lookalike audience is you can reach new people who are similar audience to what you care about, right? So it would take that database, you can upload it into Facebook, and then after that, Facebook will go find more people that have similar online patterns to that, which is incredible because basically it's going to go find more people that are very highly likely to be interested in buying, selling, or investing. So it's kind of skipping the cold and warm audiences and going straight to the hot audiences in the funnel sequence. So that's really powerful. And now we've got special ad sequence for the audience. So only available for ads in special ad category. Meet new people. Reach new people who have similar online behavior as yours before. So I'll show you these two, and then this one's in the course that I have as well. So custom audience, okay? Now, these are all the different options, all of your sources, right? So you can do somebody that's been on your website. You can do somebody that's been, became a lead on the lead form, been on your Facebook page, been on your Instagram profile. You can create all of these, and then I'll show you how to use them on the actual ads here shortly. So let's say we just want to retarget people that have been on your Facebook page, okay? So we'll choose Facebook page, this one. Now, I like to use any, so include any people that meet the following criteria. If you've got a smaller page, you haven't spent thousands of dollars on ads, leave it like this. Again, you can see here some of the options. You can click anybody that's visited your page, engage with a post, click the call to action, send a message, save your page or any post. I like to, again, for smaller accounts, just leave it anybody who's engaged on any level. And then you can choose the date. So again, smaller page, leave it at 365. As you start to do more ads, it's better to do something like 180 or 90 because that way you're going to make sure that if you have 360 and you're constantly running ads for years and years and years, then the people that saw your stuff 365 days ago but haven't yet become a client or haven't yet engaged or reached out, they're likely not interested. So this is a running count. So right now, this would be the last 380 or 180 days. In 2 months from now, it would be the most recent 180 days. So the great part is that this is dynamically updated. You don't have to constantly update this and change it every month. This is entirely people that are going to be seeing your stuff on a relevant basis. So, and then you all you have to do is name it. So you could say Facebook page retarget -180 so that you know exactly what it is. It's for your Facebook page, it's for retargeting, and it's for 180, and that's the audience that this is, right? So I like to do this and name it very easy because I'm going to show you how to use it on an ad, and that way you're able to just know exactly what you're doing. So you create an audience, and now you can see the audience was created. Now what happens after? You can see here, Facebook page 180. Now it says populating, okay? Now we're finding people that fit your audience criteria. You can still run ads to this audience right away, but beware that the audience size will increase as the audience is populated. So usually you need to wait a bit for this, whether it be 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but Facebook's populating this because it has to go back and find all of the people that engage with your content. So I like to leave this for like a day and then come back the next day and start running my ads. So don't worry, like if this says populating and that it's not populated, like this one doesn't say anything because it's populated, don't worry about that. It will populate, so just give it some time. Now let's say we want to create an audience, a special ad audience, okay? So related to housing. This audience is only available for a special ad category, okay? So let's see how this one goes. Select the source, okay? So you would choose your Facebook page, which would be this one in this case. Now select an audience, okay? So we can browse here. You can do countries. So in my case, I'd be typing in Canada, okay? Now this again is why I prefer to do the other types of audiences, which is the custom audiences. But if you choose here and we go North America, we do Canada. So now we've got Canada as the country, and then you can see here, so select an audience size. Now what this means is that whenever you're going to retarget people within your market. And again, I know that yours is just going to say United States or Canada, and you're going to say, well, Mike, I live in a certain city. Don't worry, because you're only running your ads in your certain area, Okay, so I know that you're going to have to choose countrywide, but because you've only been running your ads locally, the only people that have been looking at your content are local people. So whenever you use this, it is going to work. And I'll show you again how to niche this down in a second when we actually go to create an ad. So don't worry about this. Now, select an audience size, the number of audiences. Okay, so you can see here, you can create multiple special ad audiences with different levels of similarity in online behavior to your source. So you can just see that this would be the closest one you can do. Okay. 2. Now what happens when you start to do this? Okay. When you go up to 6 or you go, any further than this. What this is that this is the top 1% of people that are most similar to the audiences that have engaged with your content previously. Now, as you start to expand and you want a larger audience, it just means that 6% is going to be 6 degrees away from the most targeted people to date. So that's how you create that one. Now, what I want to show you how to do is how to now create an ad using these. And we wanted to use our custom audiences. Maybe we're doing a lead generation ad. We come here, test 1. And of course, you do have to create the special ad category for real estate agents. So here's all you have to do. It's incredible. All you have to do is edit your location. So if you want to say, again, using my example, Calgary for this example's sake, you can choose whatever you want. And of course, because it's special ad category, you can't adjust this. I've got a video on how to properly use a special ad category. Click above if you would like to see that. You can't change the agenda or the gender, sorry. And all you do to get your custom audience is to click here. You can see here, look, Facebook page retarget 180. And then you can start to click all of them if you would like all of them to be used. So I like to create them for video views, Facebook page, website, Instagram, lead forms, everything. So that way, every single day, you're getting in front of people that have seen you anywhere. It's so powerful. And again, similar to Amazon, this is how you're going to constantly be in touch with people. And because it's so cheap, the audiences for you guys are going to be so small. For $5 a day, you're able to stay in touch with your audience 24/7, 365, so that they never forget who you are. And then you just go through the typical process of creating a Facebook ad. And that's how you do it, guys. So if you have any more questions, drop a comment below. Or if you do want some of the material, again, showing you exactly how to do all of these things in order to strategically generate leads within the first 24 hours, like everybody else that's gone through the programs, drop a comment. I'll gladly send that to you because we've got some really cool specials going on right now. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, guys, I'll see you in the comment section, and stay tuned for the next video.